there was a rumor of a certain guy walking around. We've sat here with a lot of people.
Yes.
When LaVar Ball sat on this set, it was like a rock star came down here. LaVar Ball, Big Baller Brand, is joining us. Father of Lonzo is in the building tonight as part of the Pelicans. LaVar, I didn't think this was going to happen. It's a pleasure to see you.
I appreciate you guys having me down here, man. This is my first time in Toronto, and it's beautiful. I love it.
How do you like it?
I like it, man. Like I said, what makes the places for me, because I go so many places, is the people.
Right.
And the way these fans are and all these folks. Look at these folks back here. Man. That's what I'm talking about. I love this, man.
Just turns
I
around.
love this. That's what I'm talking about.
It's like Elvis walked in.
Yes.
So Big Baller Brand is in the building or outside the building?
Outside the building, in the building.
In the building, outside the building.
Right.
How's the Big Baller Brand doing
right
now?
The Big Baller Brand is doing great, man. Like I said, we about to relaunch in the next few weeks. I'm coming back bigger and better.
Right.
And like I said, like I tell people all the time, anytime you start a business or something, you learn from some other things you do and get more experience and just come back better.
Right. I gotta ask you, with the Big Baller businessman sitting outside the building right now.
Yes.
I don't know if you know us in Canada. There's Skip and Stephen A in the States.
Okay.
There's Nick Wright. There's Chris Carter. I don't know if there's an Arvydas and Demantis in Lithuania when you were visiting there. But Tim and Sid in Canada is known, and the athletic talent of the man that is sitting to your left right now is well known in this country. Might I pitch to you, if you need with the relaunch, a new ambassador for your company in my friend Sid Seixeiro?
I'm looking for an endorsement deal.
He looking for an endorsement deal?
I mean,
the
Canadians know.
If he coming to the Big Baller Brand, we ain't gonna do the endorsement deal. We're gonna do some ownership.
Oh.
Well,
that's big time, man. So you got to stand up for that.
Well, you know full well, LaVar, when you're in a business meeting, it's not just about the verbal pitch.
Right.
We have a slideshow.
Right.
Okay, what's your slideshow?
So I want you to pay attention to the monitor in front of us.
Okay.
This is the athlete that you'd be getting. So I can play some hockey. We can do a little hockey, Big Baller Brand in Canada.
Right.
We can go. We can relive. Maybe it didn't go the way I wanted. But in Canada, this would sell. This would go over huge. We could do martial arts.
Also martial arts, yeah. I don't know
we can do martial arts. LaVar has not said anything yet. And then we go athletics.
He's run the 40 before.
With the Olympics right around the corner, LaVar Ball.
Hey, I got to look into something like this, man. This is what they call multicultural.
Yeah, just taking a bite out of the market. That's what we're doing, LaVar. Taking a bite out of the shoe.
I'll tell you what. That's one of the best shows I done seen because it kept my eyes glued the whole time. I was trying to see what's next.
Were you laughing or in horror?
I was laughing because I was having a good time. That's all I want to do is have a good time.
So you have not ruled me out as being the Big Baller Brand ambassador for Canada as you branch into a new chapter in BBB.
I might have to bring that to the table.
All right, no problem.
He'll take that?
Nope.
Seixeiro, you'll take that?
Well, we'll talk about dollars.
He was talking ownership, not dollars.
That's what
I'm going to let him own that. Right. Sure. Somebody got to own it.
I can't believe I might make money off what you just saw.
I think he just did own it. He better own it. All right, so let's ask about the Big Baller Brand because we've seen, obviously you guys have branched out in so many different ways, including the reality show and there was clips out there, and sometimes reality shows aren't that much reality. Sometimes they're really reality. Lonzo said that the brand was demolished. Do you not agree with that, or have you guys gone to the next step after hearing those kind of clips? Like I said,
that's people getting in his ear.
Yeah.
My son didn't even talk like that. He would have said it's effed up. He wouldn't have said it's demolished. Somebody told him it's demolished.
Right.
But the only person that can tear down Big Baller Brand is me. You know what I'm saying? So if I stop doing Big Baller Brand, then it's over. But people on the outside can't be like, Big Baller's over.
Right.
I can sell it on the street corner where I grew up, and they'll still buy it.
Right.
So I'm saying I'm always going. The Big Baller Brand is always going to grow. Lonzo understands that. My family understands it. It's just different people in his ear.
Right.
Because he's a youngster, so they're going to try to do some things to split us up. That comes with the business.
It does.
And it's okay.
And it comes with the fame.
Yes, it comes with it. Most of some of y'all superstars don't talk to their family like that no more.
Right.
But me and my boy, we built differently.
Right.
So we're going to withstand that and keep growing our way.
All right.
Yes.
So no regrets on passing on some of the other companies when Lonzo's coming up?
No.
Because there were opportunities, right?
Everybody's talking about opportunities, but if you only can look from here to here, I'm looking beyond that. Now, if you put up $50 million to zero, sounds like a lot of money. $100 million, that sounds like a lot of money.
But you're thinking bigger than
But
that.
If you put $100 million and then you write the number $4 billion on this side, you're going to look up and say, like, hey, what'd I get? Because a lot of youngsters who don't have nothing, who start at the beginning, they're looking at their front money. I'm looking at something beyond that. No superstar has ever owned his own brand.
Right.
welcome to the big baller era.
Right. the part of this that's real interesting to me is that there has been, I mean, you've been out in front of everybody. You've wanted to be, in a way, out in front of everybody.
Well,
and with that comes the slings and the arrows. But the baseline to this is exploiting an opportunity that is out there, both in the athletic shoe and apparel area, and where we were with NCAA athletics, and in your home state of California, where things have started to change because of things like you were doing with junior basketball. Do you feel like you've been able to exploit the areas that had weakness?
Well, it definitely has, on the fact that it's something new. And anytime something that they're not used to is going to come out, it's going to create some controversy.
Right.
And I expect that. But you got all these guys doing all the, let's say, for instance, you want to go to college and you want to be, let's say, a doctor or a lawyer. So you go to all these English classes, math classes and stuff. But they never tell you if you want to be a doctor or a lawyer, you got to be able to bench press 225 pounds and run the mile in under 4 minutes.
Right.
But yet you want to be an athlete, they say, oh, you got to take a chemistry test, you got to take a history test. But I don't want to do all that. I want to be an athlete.
Right.
So it's different right there where I'm saying, why do you got to make a guy do this in order for him to be successful over here?
Right.
It's just like if you want to give an athlete something, don't talk about you giving him a great education.
Right.
How about you give him a free pass to 24-hour fitness to get his body right and a lifetime supply at a supermarket.
Right.
So he can eat all he can to get to be the best athlete he can be.
Let me, before we let you go, let's talk about Lonzo being the best athlete he can be with the Pelicans starting his era tonight.
Yes.
Are you glad he's away from LeBron and the Lakers? Was that healthy for him? Yes or no?
You know what? This is what's healthy for Lonzo. As long as Lonzo got a good coach behind him, you could be the best player in the world. But if you don't have a coach that's behind you who really make you want to do what you're going to let you do your own thing, you're not going to be successful.
But all those rumors last year, you know LeBron wasn't part of that. Like, it's not like he was hands off there.
Hey,
you don't think that bothered Lonzo and some of the other kids?
I'm going to tell you what. Nobody ever got to play with their favorite player.
Right.
Lonzo and LeBron got along good. It was Luke who didn't know how to play them together.
Right.
Say, let them do what they do together. They had a triple-double together, which ain't happened in forever. So if you would have created that, say, you know what, you two are going to be on the court for the whole duration of the game until we got it in hand. I'll sit you down after the third quarter and we up by 20. Now I'll sit you guys down.
Right.
They would have created this bond and the winning would have came. So now you don't have this disarray where you're saying, I don't know who the leader of the team is.
Right.
They would have, because Lonzo and LeBron is kind of like the same player. They got the same IQ to get rid of the ball quick. They do whatever it takes to win.
Right.
So they're going to fill up them stats like that.
Right.
So they would have been a good thing like that. But when you play them the way Luke was playing him, 6 minutes you in, come on out. LeBron's in, come on out. Nobody knew the rotation or nothing.
Will it be different in New Orleans, and how good can the Pelicans
It's going to be, the Pelicans going to be great. And you know what I said? Pelicans to the championship. If I don't believe in them, who will? My son don't play just to be playing. We playing to go to the championship.
Right.
We got to come through Toronto because y'all the champs right now.
There's a banner here.
Yeah, you see it. I see it. We coming to get it, though.
There's some big ballers inside, and we got a big baller on the desk. LaVar Ball, we did not expect this.
Hey,
We
man,
appreciate it.
I appreciate you guys.